YouTube, going to be a quick one. Going to be a test of some power supplies, Samsung Galaxy S7 power supplies. Let's kick this off. I don't believe this one was genuine. You can see I've been inside it. I'll show you the footage of me testing it earlier. I have actually modified it. Okay, this one was genuine, came with a phone. This one was genuine, came with a phone. This one came off Amazon last week. This one came off Amazon about a year ago. My test setup here is a scope, 20 megahertz. I'm just squaring it out a sec. 20 megahertz old school scope. A DC load, cable that came with a charger, a USB power checker, the unit. I'm using a isolation transformer just because I'm using a scope and I'm off the mains. I'm not very comfortable doing that normally. It should be okay because there is no metal earth pin, so it shouldn't be mains earth reference, but I'm just being careful. So first up, genuine one that I sleep next to my bed with. They're all rated for 2 amps. Let's put 2 amps on it, see what happens. Switch to AC coupling. That is not at all bad. That's the waveform there. So you can see this is at 50 millivolts per division. So peak to peak, if I was to move the whole thing, so it's in a division, it's basically 50 millivolts, peak to peak ripple. This end of the cable it's 4.66 volts, and this end of the cable it's 5.54 volts. It's doing that to compensate for the cable losses. So it's still good enough at 2 amps. So that's good. Next up, we've got another genuine one, 100% genuine, came with a phone. That's showing 5.09 volts. This one's a fast charger, so it should do both fast charge and normal charge. It's a little bit squirrelier, but it's within spec. So, don't look too bad. 4.5 volts when it gets to the end of the cable, 5.37 volts. So it's losing quite a lot down this cable, and probably these skinny little wires. This reading is actually pretty accurate. So that's 2 genuine ones. Okay, guinea pig number 3. This came off Amazon about a week ago. It's supposed to be 5 volts, 2 amps. It's 5.01 volts. No load. Let's put 2 amps on it and see what happens. So again, it's a little bit more spiky. Maybe you're talking about 120 maybe. Yeah, I'm still going to use the 2 original genuine ones. I'll show you what happened last night when I tested this one. So I'll just turn it off. Before I opened it up, I modified it, and I'll show you what I did to modify it, and I'll show you what's inside it. I've also ordered another one of these just because I'm curious. I want to see what's inside the other one, because what I found in this one, it's not terrible, but it's not what I'd expect. I think this is fake. Let's see. Let's plug this one in. It's come off Amazon. It's rated for 2 amps. Before we even start, look at that, and let's just put the load on it. Oh dear. Oh look, it's improved a bit. 4.85. Let's put it up to 2 amps. This hasn't given me any problems like fire, but look at that voltage. 3.39 at 2 amps. And it's tripping. I'll give you an idea of you know, what a bad cheap power supply would look like. So I'm just gonna, you know, put that on there. And that's a 50 millivolts per division. So it's a lot better than the supposed Samsung one. You know, that's the waveform there. So 50 up, 100 down, 150. Let's call it 150. You know, I wouldn't trust my phone on that. So that just gives you a sort of a comparison. Okay, so this is a genuine Samsung charger. It's from an older phone. It can only do 1 amp. I've repaired it. So let's put that down to 1 amp without getting in the way of things. You know, that is at 50 millivolts per division. This is another supply. It was off eBay. It's 0.7 amps, 5 volts, just for comparison. And you can see, again, the regulation on that's not too bad. Why is it then that all of those suppliers are putting out a better ripple or better, smoother signal than this so-called Samsung travel adapter? Let's open this up and see what's inside it. Is it a Samsung? Well, there are a few things that say it might be. One, why would they go to the bother of putting the model number of the transformer matching up with what it says on the case? 2, why would they then go and put that also on the board? It doesn't look as considered as something which is, you know, 5 years older. This on the board says class Y1. See, it says CY here. CY. Should really be a safety capacitor, like something that looks like that. So that's a bit of a worry. So I'll nick the Y safety capacitor off of that and put it on here. You know, on the output you've got one skinny, I think it's 220 mic cap. On the older original you've got at least 1,000 mic there and a choke between them. So am I convinced this is genuine? No. I will keep it as a spare. Okay, so I put a 1,000 mic cap on there, 10 volt, and it is now running much better. 1.5 amps, 50 millivolts per division, so we're running sweet there. Even at 1.8, starting to trip, but it's not better than it was. Okay, so a bit of a compromise here. I've put a 470 mic cap in, because when I put the 1,000 mic cap in, it worked. The ripple went right down, but it really got hot, so I don't like that. So what I'm going to do is just see how this goes for an hour or so at 1 amp, which is what it charges the phone at. See if it gets as hot, and if it's any good I'll hot glue that all back together. Okay, so we're coming up on half hour, about half hour. I'm not going to do an hour because I just haven't got the inclination. Yeah, 40 external, maybe a little bit higher, 47 there maybe. It was hot to the touch, it's not anymore, so I'm going to settle with that as a compromise. That's twice the capacitance that was in it, and the ripple is more or less half than what it was. Do I think it's genuine? Not sure. Case looks good, the writing looks good, popped open a little bit too easily. I'm just going to turn that air off. Popped open a little bit too easily for my liking. You know, these are normally a nightmare to get into. This one just popped open. I tried to get into the other ones and that weren't happening. So that says maybe not. What also says maybe not was the wire class cap. The fact that it's fused on the neutral, which for something which is designed to fit into a UK plug, doesn't really make sense, even though it's a travel adapter. The fact that it had such a skinny output cap. The fact that it's got this very skinny trace holding the front. On the flip side, the transformer's got the model number on it, the board's got the model number on it. This is a, you know, something I got off eBay for £2. It's got a proper switch mode chip, a known one. It's got better output filtering. It had a proper wire class capacitor, so it's not like you wouldn't get near to that for not a lot of money. So I don't know. I've made it as happy as I can be with it. I'm only going to use it as a spare. So thanks for watching. I hope you found that useful. I'll see you all later. Take care. Cheers. Bye.